What if I told you that the universe is secretly conspiring to helping you achieve your dreams? You might call me crazy, and that's fair enough. Personally, I'm a Muslim and I believe in Allah, and the universe is merely a creation of His. Truly, every step you take, every obstacle you face, is guiding you closer to your destiny. When you want something, all of the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. This is the promise at the heart of The Alchemist, a book that inspired millions, even the disbelievers, atheists, and even those who had never had faith in themselves, to chase their dreams, no matter how impossible they seem. While we as Muslims know that God is always looking after us, I'd like this video to act as a reminder still, and yet for those who don't believe, to open their eyes at the definite truth that anything you put your mind into is gonna be a reality you live after some time. Written by Paulo Coelho. I apologize if I pronounced the name wrong, but yeah. The Alchemist is more than just a book, it's a journey. It's the story of Santiago, a young shepherd who dared to follow a recurring dream of his. A dream that takes him far from home, across the deserts, and into the depths of his own soul. Yet this stays not only a fictional story, it's a mirror for all of us, a reminder that what we aspire is worth chasing. In the hills of Andalusia lives a young shepherd boy, Santiago, content with his simple life, yet still remains haunted by a recurring dream, a dream of a treasure buried near the Egyptian pyramids. At first, he dismisses it, the dream. Then, after seeking the consultation of a gypsy fortune teller that tells him, "Your dream is right. There is a treasure buried near the pyramids waiting for you." Then Santiago met an old wise man who claims to be the king of Salem. The old king says to him about his personal legend, that this is his true purpose. Santiago decides to take a leap of faith. His journey began with a sacrifice, selling all that he knew as home to fund his travels, his sheep. This is one of the first lessons in this book, that to get what you desire, you must be willing to make the sacrifice. You must be willing to sacrifice what's comfortable and your source of security. Along the way, Santiago faces many setbacks. He's robbed. First, he steps into Tangier, left stranded, but all that he has left is Tumim and Urim, a white and a black stone, gift from the old king, to help Santiago read omens. He now, young shepherd, is forced to work in a crystal shop to survive. But even here, Santiago learns a valuable lesson, that sometimes the journey itself is the treasure. The shop thrives because of his ideas, showing him that growth often comes from unexpected places. The shop's owner, who once dreamed of visiting Mecca, opens Santiago's eyes to a truth, that some people are afraid to chase what they aspire, because they are so afraid of losing what they have achieved. Eventually, Santiago joins a caravan crossing the Sahara Desert. Here he meets an Englishman who seeks to find the Alchemist, a legendary figure who can turn lead into gold. The Englishman is obsessed with books and formulas, but again, Santiago starts to realize that wisdom isn't found only in books. Rather, it's found in the language of the world, in the signs and omens that the universe provides. When the caravan reaches an oasis in the heart of the desert, our young shepherd falls in love with a young, beautiful woman named Fatima. For the first time, he considers abandoning his dreams. He thinks, maybe my treasure is here, in this oasis, with Fatima. But the alchemist, the legendary figure, who appeared earlier in the oasis, challenges him. If you choose to abandon your dreams now, you're gonna spend the rest of your life wondering what could have been, he says. And one day you realize that the universe never stops helping you achieve your personal legend. The alchemist becomes Santiago's guide through the desert, teaching him how to listen to his heart and read the signs of the universe. In one powerful moment, the alchemist says to him, "Tell your heart that the fear of suffering is worse than the suffering itself, and that no heart has ever suffered in search of its own dreams." After countless trials, Santiago reaches the pyramids. He digs and he digs, until the sunset. Thieves see him digging, and they presume that he's stealing something. So they go to him, beat him, and steal all that he had. They find a piece of gold, so they think that he must be hiding it. Santiago, wounded and broken, replies by saying, I saw a dream of a treasure buried in the Egyptian pyramids. They mock him, they laugh at him, and one thief says, I had a dream of a treasure buried for me under the sycamore tree in Spain. Santiago returns to the tree he first saw his dream. He dug and he found a treasure of gold. But not only gold was found, Santiago realized that the true treasure is immaterial. It's the person we become along the way, and it's the courage, the self knowledge that has been forged along the trials. This story, this book, had a personal effect on me. You see, it often is unknown. Our faiths, our desires, they come to us at a glance. They come to us in the form of dreams. They come to us in the form of something we mundanely do and never pay attention to it at all. So, the fact that Santiago in this book, although that it is fictional, as stated, it is wonderful. It is eye-opening, and yeah, the fact that I had the opportunity, the fact that I had the opportunity to read it, the fact that I lived long enough to realize true purpose. My true purpose for me isn't just in existing. My true purpose for me is becoming as becoming as stated in the Whiplash movie, to become one of the greats, or at least to be forgotten. That is my, I think, purpose for the time being. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below, and let me know if you like this type of video. Comes with a lot of editing, I suppose, and yeah, a lot of visuals, a lot of cutting here and there. So yeah, let me know if you liked it, and I suppose I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.